Hey guys, welcome back. The Team Clash event is underway and I am participating both on the NA and the EU server. And some of you have asked me, should I bother trying? Should I play the Clash event? Should I Team Clash? Should I brawl 7 versus 7 in tier 10s? And my answer is yes. Yes, I love the brawl. I love the 7 versus 7. I love the tier 10 Team Clash. I'm going to show you a couple of games here. This particular one I am playing with Lady May in a platoon and Boobies. And we are on Commander Alfie's team. Now, why do I like Team Clash? Why do I like playing this mode? Well, I'll give you a couple of reasons. Number one is I think it makes you a better player. And this particular game is going to illustrate exactly how you should play this Clash event, exactly what you should keep in mind when you're playing. All right? Then we'll show you the next game what exactly how not to play Clash. But it's a fun mode, and it's supposed to be fun, and it doesn't count towards your stats, so you can erase your barrel and fire into the air and have some fun. Let me list the reasons. Number one, I make a lot of credits when I play this. Why? Because look at my loadout. I have absolutely no premium ammo even loaded. Okay, I refuse. I've got 34 regular shells and some HE, 0 heat. Okay. I don't run food. I don't have the large consumables. I go bare minimum hardcore, all right? So I don't even have the urge to press 2. Why play a fun mode and spam premium ammo? That helps me learn to aim for weak spots. Yeah. So I make credits, and on a win or a loss, I make credits in tier 10. And you can too if you just don't spam the gold. That's number one reason. Number two reason is to just, by playing this mode, you can become a better player. Now, I already realized that we've won this game. Why have we won this game? Look at the minimap. They have a Grillet and an EBR and an IS-7 that are out of the battle. The Grillet is kind of hanging around the spawn. The IS-7 is in the cap. Their EBR is driving around. That means 3 out of 7 of them are not in this battle right here. We have an EBR driving around, everyone else is here. So we are 6 versus 4 in this particular spot here. So just go brawl. It's 6 versus 4. Take the advantage, move in, and just the gate. There's nothing they can do. They're outnumbered, and that's how you play brawl. You look at the mini map. You try and figure out where the enemies are. You try and figure out if you have an advantage in one particular spot in the map, and you take advantage of that advantage immediately. And these poor guys are sitting there going, what is going on? We've already lost. They're probably angry at the Grillet. They're angry at the IS-7. We are playing like a team, and they are not. What? What did you say, Klaus? Team? There's team play in class? Yes, yes, that's what this is all about. The team that plays together the best. Hey, what are you doing? Why'd you... Except for Boobies pushing me while I'm taking my shot. The team that plays together the best will win. Even a team of regular schmoes versus a bunch of unicoms that are trying around playing individually, the team that focuses the most wins. And so when you're playing Clash, regardless of what you want to do, this is why I think it's great. The game starts and you notice where your teammates are going. Now, you may have in your head, oh, I'm going to go to A1 because I always like to go to A1. And the game starts and all your teammates head in the other direction. Do you still go to A1? Well, you do that if you want to lose. If you want to win in Clash, you say, I wanted to go to A1, but all my teammates are going in the opposite direction. The team that plays together wins. I'll follow my teammates. I won't complain that they aren't coming to A1 with me. I'll follow them, and we'll focus. Now look at this. A victory. Everyone contributed. How many credits? How many credits did we make here? 38,000 credits, or 36,000 credits. At tier 10, and even without a premium account, would have been 14,000 credits. So when you play this event, you look at what your teammates are doing. Don't be so focused on what you want to do. Try and do it together. I think if you can try and play as a team and respond sometimes to what the majority of your teammates are doing, whether you like it or not, staying together and having a cohesive force, any plan even if it's a bad plan, is better than no plan. And now I'm going to show you a game that that we play completely wrong. And I'm platooning with Corvette Dude and Vomzel. And we're going to play this game completely. This is how you should not play Team Clash. Or this is how you'll lose. And the other reason I like it is you can review some of the close games you've had, and you can pick out points in the game where you say, that's why we lost, because I did this or because my teammates did that. And you can become a better player. Unlike some of those other modes like Steel Hunter. Do you get better by playing Steel Hunter? Tanks with Berserker and Force Fields and Turbo Boost. It's ridiculous, right? It's just a child's game. Or Frontlines, where you do everything right. You go in the bush, you get the buy, and then a spotting plane flies over you, and you're detected, and you have to cap even though people are shooting you. And you don't get better playing those modes. Those modes are the only reason we play those modes is to get the tokens so that we can get the reward tanks. But as far as becoming a better player, I don't think they make. In fact, I think they make you worse. This mode, though, makes you better. Now, why is this game going to be so much harder than the previous game? Because right now, I do something really stupid. I just mentioned before that when you see an enemy that's floundering or somewhere where he shouldn't be, just ignore him and focus. And look what I do here. I back up and I say, ooh, I can take some shots on this STB-1. Well, what's wrong with that, Klaus? You're doing damage. Yeah, I'm doing damage, but look at the minimap. This is a bonehead move. This is... See, I'm going to get another shot here. I think I hit him. Yeah. Look, I've done 800 damage. Well, that's not bad, Klaus. You're doing damage. But look at the minimap. I'm doing damage where it doesn't matter now. I'm not helping my team. And you can take these things, these observations, and apply them to your pub games where it's 15 versus 15, and the same thing applies. Now, I took 3 shots. I wasted about a minute. I could have been focusing this 60 TP. Right? I could have been helping my Corvette dude here who's facing the 60 TP. I could have got those 3 shots into him, but I didn't. I shot the STB-1. Now remember that as this game goes on. Now, of course, there are some prizes when you play this Team Clash as well, right? On the EU server last year, I got my skill commander with 3 skills, right? What do you expect would happen? Yep, beady. I got the skill commander. This year, I'm fighting for Daki on the EU server, and on the NA server, I'm fighting for Commander Alfie. Well, what can I say? The EU prizes are your favorite streamers and content providers and personalities and characters. On the NA server, the prizes are Wargaming employees, which is just what they decided to do. Why did they decide to do that? I think the NA server is just kind of learning this whole brand promotion and advertising thing. You know, similar to what Nike went through when they first started. One of the first companies that used, tried to do brand promotion and advertising in that way. When they came out with their first campaign, when they had the air, you know, those shoes with the air running shoes, and they wanted to do advertising campaign to promote them. So they came up with all these ideas. They wanted to save money, so they wanted to get someone to be the brand promotion and ambassador. And they thought, well, who do we get? We don't want to spend a lot of money on this advertising. Well, we'll get Bob, the janitor from the 4th floor that works here. We'll get him to promote the shoes. And they got Bob in there. He had size 8. Really wide flat feet, so they had to make a new pair for him, and they got him out there on the basketball court. Well, Bob's only 5'8", so he couldn't really dunk, and he wasn't in very good shape, but they recorded some really interesting commercials, and well, let's face it, it flopped because, you know, no one wanted to watch a commercial with Bob wearing the Nike shoes, so they gave up on that, and they learned from their mistakes, and then they redid the advertising campaign. They got Michael Jordan. And you know, and then Air Nikes, and so they figured it out. You know, they figured it out. Like some companies take a little while to figure it out. That perhaps it's not the best idea to get as the reward and as the ambassadors of the advertising campaign, rather than choosing characters and personalities that exist that the community likes to follow. It's probably not a good idea to choose your own employees, but that's where we're at. I just wanted to mention that because good on you, Wargaming North America. Well done, well done. And I'm trying to get Commander Alfie, I call her. Commander AF, but I call her Alfie. And I gotta say, all three commanders, Cabbage Mechanic, Tragic Loss. I met both Cabbage Mechanic and Tragic Loss a couple of years ago in Oshawa at Tank Fest. And she's a great gal and a great guy. I love them both. They're really fine people. I don't know Commander Alfie. I haven't met her yet. But she does World of Tank. It used to be called WOT Weekly, that weekly video. But now she's taken over those videos. It's called What's Next. You can find her on YouTube. And you get the same perks with the commanders. If you're on the winning team, your commander gets 3 skills. The second place gets 2, I think. And so anyways, it's worth it because by the end of it, you get a really powerful commander. And I'll have Alfie. Okay, what's happening in the game here? Did you see how we screwed up this game? Basically, in this game, while I was ranting about Bob the janitor and Michael Jordan and simple advertising tactics that companies can use to promote their brands, which Wargaming North America will hopefully learn one day. We didn't focus. We didn't play as a team. We fought separate targets separately. We played, I would say the word selfishly, without knowing it. Just we didn't play well. We didn't attack the same. We had the enemies outnumbered in certain positions at certain times, but we didn't capitalize on that. I, like an idiot, wasted time shooting the STB one. It didn't matter. That damage didn't matter because I didn't help focus the 60 TP, who eventually killed my teammate. And now it's me, 1 versus 2. I have to use my super Unicom skills to win this game, even though I didn't play it right. And this is how. This is why I love this mode, because you can look back at the games and say, well, this is what I did wrong. If I would have focused and looked at the mini-map and saw where my team had the advantage and focused on that area, we would have won much easier. Now I probably have to take a hit here. I'm going to try and track him. Okay, I don't have to track. Now, he doesn't have a turret, so I can just ignore his gun and focus on his teammate right there. Yeah. Okay, just ignore the TD because he can't turn around. And I have to take this guy out. He's clipped me, but I'll take him out. Now all I have to do is turn around and track this guy. If I track this guy, then I get behind him and I win the game. And I'm a Unicom. Look how great I am. But I didn't play this game properly. Oops! Hey! What happened? Hey, I tracked him. What's going on? The game's not functioning properly. What's going? Look at this, guys. Look. If I tracked him and he shot me and killed, what the how? I tracked him. He's wah. Ah, well. Now look at this, guys. In this particular game, I did more damage than I did in the previous game I showed you, but it was a defeat. Still made credits because I did not shoot gold. But my point is, some of the damage I did was worthless damage. And basically, we did not focus, we did not play well as a team, and we lost. It doesn't matter what you do individually. And this mode, because it's 7 versus 7, really amplifies your mistakes and the things you do well. And that's why I think if you look at the mini-map and you concentrate when you play this mode, it will actually make you a better player. Anyways, I hope you guys have fun. I hope you try it out. And go, Commander Alfie. We're in the lead. I'm looking forward to getting my new commander. And I'll catch you guys. I hope to see you on the battlefield. I'll be streaming this stuff for the next until the event is over, and I will, since it's a fun mode, I'll platoon with anyone who wants to. See you on the battlefield.